Hello, 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 hello. Testing 1, 2, 3. We are live. We are live. Welcome back to Fire Red Omega version, everybody. Let's go over who's on the team really quick. We have got our Hypnotoad, the Poliwag. Got Blondie, our Smoochum. Akidia, our Marshtomp. Fire Red, our Nidoking. Excellent pickup. We got Sashimi, our Gyarados, and we got Gaimon, our Togepi. What's up, Davey Doge? How you doing? Thanks for stopping by, man. We are currently in the middle of Misty Split. I do still have to do the rival fight up north before we can do anything. Did I get a encounter on this side yet? I believe I did. I think it's still on the PC. Let me just go take a gander at that. That's right, we got Pikachu and Pidgey here. Pikachu's more than likely coming. Oh yeah, Pikachu's absolutely coming. Look at this box. We also have to fight Blue before we can move on, which I would actually like to evolve Gyarados before we take him on. Let me see here. Okay, here we go. There we go. So he's got like 19s and 20s. Davey Dodge, basic question, but what is your favorite Pokemon? That is a very loaded question. I've always found myself really liking Mismagius. I think that's a really cool Pokemon. Cofagrigus as well. I guess I like ghost types. I like both Mismagius and Cofagrigus a lot. To be quite honest with you, the reason I like Nuzlocke is because I get to use so many different Pokemon. You know, it's kind of refreshing. But the ones I always like are those two. If I'm playing a Gen 1 game, I always like to pick up Slowbro. I think he's an insanely good Pokemon. So just a few goodies right there. Let's pop ourselves a few rare candies and get ourselves a Gyarados right now, shall we? Can only help us for this fight. Little Sashims is evolving. And we got Bite. Excellent. And I think we're going to take Pikachu out of the PC as well, in anticipation of fighting this Golbat coming out. Give you a few candies. Double team? Evasion tactics are pretty good. Yeah. Let's get you to 20 as well. Current level cap is level 23, and if you ever forget, you can see it in the bottom right corner of the stream. We have our attempts, our deaths, and our level caps. So I think if I just get my Pikachu up to 20, that is perfectly acceptable to leave him there. Did I give you any special moves before you got out? No, I can get Dig before the gym, which isn't exactly helpful. Alright, I see no reason why not to just take on the rival fight now. Here, we'll get to level 20 on you. Ice Punch, that's what we need. Alright, everyone's at level 20. I can accept that, absolutely. Now, the thing is... Let me just pull up my thing here. Pardon me, we're still getting ourselves a little bit set up. Pardon me, pardon me, pardon me. There we go. What I really want to know is that, is Golbat going to one-shot this thing with Bite? No. And I have a pretty good chance to one-shot with Ice Punch, and I outspeed. Oh no, I don't outspeed. In fact, this thing could Bite flinch me. What about you? Pikachu outspeeds, but it's not doing too much back. Yeah, we'll take the chance to one-shot with Smoochum. fact, I'm gonna tone down the speed up here and put the regular game music back on. Okay, we're gonna lead. We're coming up on our next rival fight. We're leading our Smoochum to hopefully do big damage against the Golbat. So let's see how this works out. How many gens does this ROM hack include? It only has gens 1 through 3, so any Pokemon available in the vanilla game. Alright, Blue, what you got for us? This guy outspeeds me. I'm pretty sure he's going to try and go for Bite. Screech. Ooh, that's not good. Let's hope for a one-shot here. It's got a chance. Oh, it did it. Yeah. Okay, that's excellent. I'm not using Smoochum again for the rest of this fight. There's Ghastly. What can Ghastly do to me? He outspeeds me, and he can use Nightshade on me, or Lick. I'm actually really safe to stay in here and kill it with Confusion. Goes for Curse? You kidding me? At least I take less damage that way, because I do have less defense. There we go, got a little XP. And out comes Snubble. I'm actually pretty safe to stay in on this thing. Your current team is just Kaiju and Cutie Patooties. No in-between, lol. You're kind of right. I mean, look at it. We got some real monsters here. And then, of course, a cute little blondie here. Who do I swap into for this thing? I guess just Fire Red. Do not paralyze me. Thank you. Well, I'm surprised that didn't kill. Double kick is a pretty weak move. Gotcha. Okay. Helps to have a couple fully evolved Pokemon at this point in the game. Incoming Magby. This guy can Fire Punch me. I see no reason not to go into Marshtomp. Sunny Day. That's fine. I'm going to be using Mudshot anyway. Yep, knew he was going to Fire Punch. That's going to hurt, actually, with the sun up. I'm just glad he didn't burn me. I'm wondering if I outspeed this thing now? No, he still outspeeds me. I don't think I could die to crit, though. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, I'm not dead to crit. Burn? No burn. Excellent. And I missed. Okay, now we get out. Definitely got to go to a water type while the sun is up. So at least we take a little less damage from Fire Punch. That's a lot of damage. I at least outspeed here. Go for the Bite Flinch. Oh, that did nothing. Wow, Magby's got some pretty good special defense. Sunlight faded, excellent. Let's try Tackle since I have a higher physical attack. Did a little bit more. Alright, I think I'm safe though. Sunboosted Fire Punch this early in the game is kind of spooky, I must say. There's the crit. Knew it was going to happen eventually. Alright, and down goes Magby. Made it through that fight without losing anybody. From this point on, the rival gets really tough, so You gotta pay attention to what I'm doing against him. Let me give you guys some Los Musica. There you go. Fame checker. Once again, nobody's ever used. Are you planning to make Nito a special attacker or a physical attacker in the future? Honestly, it just depends what moves are available for him. I mean, his nature is relaxed, which I think is plus defense minus attack. So, as you can see, my attack and special attack are pretty similar. But as you can see, I only have physical moves available right now. Bite is a special move in Gen 3, so Gyarados can't do much damage with Bite, I guess. Yeah, the reason I go for it is because at this point of the game, all I have is Tackle on him, which is 35 damage, and Bite is 60. So even though I basically have double, or almost double, the attack and special attack, I choose to go to Bite because it does the flinch. Also, I'm a calm-natured Gyarados, which is a bit of a handicap. My attack is lowered with that nature. Let's take on Nugget Bridge. And you know who I want to take with me? I want to take Togepi out of the PC because I'd love to evolve him before the gym. Togepi is insanely good, or Togetic, I should say, is an insanely good Pokemon to have. You don't evolve the split, so I'm going to box you. And I guess all else will be right in the world. Just to have him on hand as I walk around is good. Let's use Pikachu for a bit. Oh, goodness. Nincada. Of course, the first Pokemon I fight is a ground-type Pokemon. That would only make sense. Yeah, let's pop back out into, I guess, this guy. I'm not going to get poisoned, at least. Too bad Togekiss isn't present. Yeah, it would be nice. That'd be nice. Though I've used Togetic for a few different runs, and it has been absolutely on point. This guy's going to explode, I know it. Okay. Just having Encore and Wish on the same team is amazing. So I'm definitely going to invest in that. Hey, speaking of, look who it is. Sharpen, oh my goodness. And I'm confused. Oh my god, this thing is mixing me. I'll send out my own. I have Metronome too. Hit yourself. Yo, Togepi got his first kill. Get out of there, Togepi. Smoochum in this game evolves at level 24, which is unfortunately one level before our level cap. I still have a funny feeling that Smoochum will be pretty useful during this gym, just because Smoochum does have really good special defense at this point, and all of the moves they'll be using in the gym, save a couple, are special type attacks. Alright, let's see how much a Thunder Shock does. Oh, critical hit kill? Gotta love that. Oh my goodness. I want to turn down the speed up speed a little bit. Here we go. Settings. Gameplay. I think it's emulation. Here we go. Oh, I'm at 5. Okay, so let's turn it down to 4 and see what happens. There we go. I don't need it to be so fast that I can't see what's going on, but it's got to be fast enough that I can get through parts of the game that I've already made it through without putting myself to sleep. I've said it a couple times already, but one problem I'm having with this game, and I'm really enjoying playing this game, I have to say, but one problem I am having with this game is I have the gym leaders and bosses who are proving to be really difficult, and I have the regular trainers. And the regular trainers are, most of the time, not giving me any trouble whatsoever. So, if it's a trainer I've already beaten before, I am not really giving it any thought. Dude, this guy always is eating up all my moves. Alright, now that my defense is lowered, let's head out to a Pokemon with a fighting type move. What's your favorite Pokemon game not including ROM hacks? I think it's always going to be Pokemon Platinum. And that is nostalgia talking, because that is my first Pokemon game. And I have played it so many times that it is permanently burned into my mind. But for that very reason, I just love it so much. It's got so much good about it. And I like pretty much every Pokemon game. I just always have a very special place in my heart for Platinum. Now, this guy's got good defense, not special defense, right? I mean, I guess it did enough damage. Thank you for not poisoning me with Smog. And then comes to Viper. I'll send out a ground type. No reason to risk our electric type, even though we just got paralyzed. We're good, though. Get that. What's my Pokeball situation at the moment? I got 9 Great Balls. I'm chilling. I now have access to 2 new encounters. This Route 24 over here, and then up ahead a little bit, Route 25. What I'm going to be doing is... I did this last run. What I'm going to be doing is taking my Old Rod encounter on Route 25, where there is a 70% chance for Carvanha and a 30% chance for Staryu, and hoping to get Carvanha. Now, Carvanha I don't think is a very good encounter, but the reason I really want the Carvanha is because the Old Rod encounter here is 70% Carvanha and, or excuse me, 70% Chinchou, 30% Carvanha. And I really want to get Chinchou in order to have an electric type for this gym. So in order to maximize my chances of getting Chinchou, I'm going to take an Old Rod encounter on Route 25 first, which means I do have to fight all these guys up here. If you get an Eevee in this run, which evolution are you going to use? Really just depends on what Pokemon I have alive at that point of the game. Because you can still get an Eevee and sell it on City. However, you can get at the Game Corner Scyther, which seems a lot better. I'm sure there's a way I can make a lot of money and get Scyther. I had a Meowth last run, which I was going to use Payday, but unfortunately we did not make it far enough to really take advantage of it. This thing is going to mix me with Rock Tomb or something. Good thing I have Bite Flinches on my side. There was a berry over here I wanted to grab. Pecha Berry in. We gotta fight. Oh no, we can skip. Ooh, don't fight that guy. Alright, what we have to do is get down. And he looks away. Just trying to fight as few of these guys as I can. Yeah, we'll just leave with our Sashimi. I had an Umbreon a few runs back with a special defense boosting nature. That was really good. Just got poisons. That's insanely good. And why did I not two-shot that thing? Alright, into the ground type. Does this game have trade evolutions available without trading? Yes. All the trade evolution Pokemon now just evolve at a certain level. Like I mentioned, that Scyther in the Game Corner, you can still get Scizor without trading it. You just got to get to level 42. Alright, we'll heal up you. I guess we'll lead with our water type again against this bloke. Nope, definitely a good go against this. Almost a one-shot, too. Thank God for good defense on Marshtomp. Mankey, we're just gonna... Oh! Critical hit! I just lost my Marshtomp! I did not think a low kick could do that much on a Mankey. Oh, nah. What was my defense? Did I have a lower defense nature? Relax is plus defense. I'm 99% sure. Oh, nah. Okay. That's not good. I usually pick that thing up very purposefully. It's a good Pokemon. Especially for Surge. I needed that for Surge. Oh, God. Now what am I going to do against this thing? Poison it. Dude, I can't keep a Marshtomp in this game to save the life of me. Poison, please. Yeah, as you can see, I've played 6 runs of this game so far. I always got Flail. Wow, this thing is going to mix me. I think I have to risk a swap into Smoochum to ensure that it doesn't get to Flail damage range. Yeah, I've played a few runs here, and I've picked up Marshtomp almost every single time, and I have not been able to get a Swampert yet. Very unfortunately. I mean, I don't necessarily need him for Surge, He's one of the good Pokemon available for Surge. I have Nidoking, and I have a guaranteed, almost guaranteed, Diglett in Diglett's Cave. We're just going to have to think about what we want to do. And Bailey for the Resist. Thrash. Oh, yeah, we get rid of, I guess Poison Sting. Swampert is a definite potential E-Formon. And wasn't I just complaining about 5 minutes ago that the route trainers were not that difficult? Oh, goody, goody, goody. Anyway, I just want to get that item. That secret power TM is really, really necessary. And at least have a fighting type move on you. Doesn't kill. That's fantastic. And a Whismur. That kills. Okay. Needs secret power for my Gyarados to give him a good physical move. Where's my TM case? Okay. I have Bullet Seed? Who learns it? I have Rock Tomb. I'm glad I didn't teach Rock Tomb to you. Might actually teach that to my Nidoking. Secret Power. That's going on to my Gyarados. Let's heal up Gyarados before fighting this guy. Actually, I don't think we even need to. Who's got status on this team? You do? Okay. Let's get this berry. I'll forever be pissed that they nerf Swampert with a trashy ability that is damp. That's a Mega Swampert, right? Yeah, that's not exactly helping him in any meaningful way. Alright, first off, we're getting our encounter here. Let's just fight this girl. Why not? Who am I leading with? I think that trainer heard your comment and took it personally. Yeah, I gotta learn to shut my big mouth. Or else I'm never getting a Swampert to the E4. And watch me get mixed by Misty this run. Misty has been such a bottleneck in this game that it's insane. Watch this not kill. Why do I even have you on the team? And now I have a minus attack Thrash coming into the next Pokemon. And there's Pidgey. Okay, good. We at least two-shot. I think I'm done with Thrash, right? I can swap now? Yeah, I'm going to. Get our mouse out. What's the furthest I've made it? I've made it to defeating Giovanni at the Rocket Hideout in Celadon City. And then after that, I got killed by my rival at the Pokemon Tower. I should have fought the gym first. I just got caught off guard. So how I'm playing this game is if I haven't beaten a certain point of the game yet, I'm just going to kill this with Ice Punch. If I haven't beaten a certain point of the game yet, I am not looking at the documentation on the battles or anything like that. So because I've defeated this part of the game before, I am looking at like Misty's team and like what item she has and what move she has. But for Erica, because I haven't beaten Erica yet, I am not looking at Erica's moves at all until I can beat her blind at least one time. Hopefully that kind of gets it so I can get farther and farther runs. Alright, defeated you. You're the last required trainer on this route. Let's go talk to Bill and do his rigmarole. Go, Bill. I want the SS ticket. I also want to get Dig on my... Because now I could fight the Rocket Grunt and get Dig. Okay. Now that we're done with all the trainers, let's put up a Pokemon that can catch and fish. So remember, I want Carvana here for the increased chance of getting Chinchou in Route 24. Survey says. Staryu. Okay. That is a good Pokemon. That is a good Pokemon. However, it does mean that we do have a chance of not getting Chinchou before the gym. Sounds tough since you can't plan accordingly to their teams. All you know is their main type. It's true, but it just means really planning accordingly because what I think they might have. Like, it took me a couple tries to beat Misty on this. And by the time I beat her, I did have a pretty good idea of what she was able to do. And I wasn't looking at her documentation. Alright, we got Staryu. Always name this guy Rigel. Alright, let's go heal. Starmie is really good. In Gen 1, Starmie is probably one of the best Pokemon in the game. It's very, very good. And you can actually get a Water Stone really early in this game. So I'm definitely going to be capitalizing on that. So I do have a chance of getting Carvanha on Route 24 now, which is not good. I really want that Chinchou. Let's just top off on those. Okay, we're good. Alright, so it's time to take our Route 24 encounter. We're hoping for Chinchou. You still have Quick Attack on your moveset, right? Yeah, okay. Survey says it's Carvanha. Okay, unlucky. But it is what it is. We're just going to have to work with what we got. What did I call you last time? I guess Bruce. Oh, no, 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 no. Alright, we're not playing this game. Okay, so we have just caught Dellinger. Yeah, absolutely. It was. We caught Dellinger, the Carvanha. Let's take a little stroll back down to our PC and check out all of our friends. Alright, so, ooh, it's holding a Stardust. Very cool. We've got Rigel, the Staryu, his adamant nature. It's fantastic. Illuminate and counter increases, I mean, whatever. Natural Cure will be insanely better. Hardened Water Gun, Rapid Spin, and Recover is what it comes with. Recover is really nice. And Dellinger, he is Lonely Nature. I believe that's plus attack minus defense. Got Rough Skin, Hurts the Touch. Got Leer, Bite, Rage, and Focus Energy. Excellent. Well, we'll see how useful any of that is in this gym. I don't know when I get these... What do you call it? The Water Stone. Because taking Starmie to this gym just as a nice resist... I like that copy pasta. Thanks for stopping by, buddy. What's up? You remember me, Jam Pukey? Yeah, you stopped by a few streams ago. How you doing, buddy? Good seeing you again, bro. I wanted to... I still have Marshtomp in the party. Oh, I also got to update my death count. I'm doing that on the fly. Marshtomp goes in here, and let me do my death count. Oi. Okay, so I gotta add somebody else to the team, and I guess the water resist on you is really nice, especially with the... I don't know, if I can get that Water Stone, I would really like to use this Starmie in the gym. Stardust is nice. We can now go ahead and sell that for some money. Oh, I have a Nugget too? Poggers? Alright, good. Yep, rip to the top. Alright, we're not playing this game either. Alright, so we have a... I guess I'll just lead with Gyarados. He's gonna have Bite or something? That's really good. I guess that's really good against the, what does he have, Drowsy? Drowsy seems pretty good. What's on my back screen? Oh, it's my thumbnail I was making. Chat attracts some interesting people. Yeah, that hasn't happened before. Oh, I lost my chat there. Where'd it go? There it is. Okay, so now we can actually get Dig before the gym, which is nice because it's Stab for Nidoking. Yeah, I'm just going to leave with my Gyarados. Oh, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you back. We're going to go with... Oh, yeah, Secret Power. Here we go. Welcome back. Oh, good to see you. Get my guy leveled up. We're looking good. Did I get poisoned by poison gas? That's so stupid. I have no idea what's going on, Davey. Some kind of bot with multiple accounts, I guess. I got Dig! Hallelujah! That's in my TM case. That's immediately going right onto my... What do you call it? Pikachu learns Dig? In what universe? Chat is like New York. What is 2048? That's a fun game on the phone. I have to go heal. I just got Dig. We're feeling pretty good about that. We got some very interesting copies pasta in the chat right now. Oh, now we have numbers. Easy with the spam. Oh, appreciate that. I hope not. Do I have a bounty on my head? I hope not. It'd be like a One Piece episode. I'm only coming down this way just to see if I can get some extra encounters before Misty. Here we go. I do have a catching mon. I can get Meowth, which would kind of be nice. Actually, who else is available on this route? Let me pull up my documentation. This is Route 5, I think, right? What is this, Route 5? Here we go. Meowth, Pidgey, Oddish, and Bellsprout would be awesome. In fact, I'd love Oddish. We can get Blossom before the gym. Let's just full send it here. See what we get. Hey, I'll absolutely take a Meowth. That's an infinite money machine. Ugh. I guess Great Ball again. Easy with the spam. Oh, I appreciate you. It's good seeing you again. Yeah, I'll tell him happy. Why not? Victory Bill is my favorite grass type. The first time I ever defeated Pokemon Blue, I used Victory Bill, and that was pretty awesome. The reason I wanted Oddish is because I already have a Sunstone, so I can get Blossom early, which is pretty great. I think I even know where the Water Stone is now that I'm thinking about it. I can get it at the bottom of Route 5, which is also another encounter for us. Yeah, we'll keep ourselves moving down here. Oh, don't I get a, what do you call it? Don't I get a Chikorita in one of these underground paths? From you? What about you? I got Chikorita. Insane! Yeah, this thing is good. I forgot that you can get this before the gym. I really did forget to get this before the gym. That's actually going to help insanely. Now, the other problem is that Misty's got, like, a lot of fire types. So, oh, not fire types. What am I saying? Misty has a lot of water types with ice type moves. I don't know where I got fire types from. So, what can I find on Route 6? You can fish for Feebas. I could get a guaranteed Feebas here if I want. That might be the move. Ooh, there's also Lombre and Lotads. Okay, no, I'm taking. I smell like dog water. What? It's like that old vine. I smell like beef. There's Nuzleaf. Okay, that's another grass type for the gym. I was kind of hoping for that Lotad. That would have been a really fun encounter to use. Really good for Misty, too. Resists water, Quadly. It is neutral to ice. Electric type seems to be the way because of ice coverage water types have. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Let's see if a Great Ball is going to do it. Oh, I'm not going to name it ugly. Stun Spore? Don't play that type of game with me, dude. How did I get paralyzed? Critical hit? Oh my goodness. Actually, I know exactly what I'm going to name this guy now that I think about it. There's only one name for this. There he is. Okay. Just checking spelling. We got Nuzleaf. Usopp is in the house. Okay, I've actually never gone this far before fighting the gym. This is pretty great. Let's pop a heal. No, I wanted a paralyze heal. Run away from you, so we can also get Meowth here, which is a dupe we had. There's the Water Stone. Okay, so here's the thing. We get Starmie now. Now, Starmie's not necessarily going to be very good for this gym because I'm not going to have any water moves or anything, but it is kind of nice to, you know, just have something really specially defensive to swap things into. So I might just do that. Let's just fight this guy and see what he has to say. Alright, luckily we have good levels on him, even if we haven't taken on the gym yet. Eradicate. Oh my goodness. My defense fell. Just use dig and see how much that does. Alright. She gives you the VS Seeker. I'm in Vermilion. Okay, I actually haven't gone here. Oh, we get Good Rod now. Yo. I think I'm taking grass here every time, right? What's Vermilion City? Natu at 40. We have the Pidgey dupe. Wingull at 10%. Wingull's kind of cool. Talo, Krabby, Tangela. Old Rod, we get Wailmer. Good Rod, we either get Dratini at a 60%, which I honestly don't want. It's not helping me right now. Oh, my controller just shut off. Oh, for Pete's sake. Come on now. Pardon me. I gotta get batteries. Oh, using a wireless controller in a stream? What were you thinking? Okay, I think I just take Grass Encounter here every time. If these included one more gem, you could have had a lot more evolutions and better moves available. It's true, but you know, sometimes there's something really fun about just doing the way it originally was. Like, you know, there's Pokemon Radical Red. You know, you can get a lot of... Oh my goodness, this thing did a lot of damage. Pokemon Radical Red, you can get all the way through Gen 9, I'm pretty sure. So if I wanted that type of experience, yeah, I could just play Pokemon Radical Red. That Natu is a really good catch. I'm really glad I got that. Why can't I unspeed here? Okay. We got Wiper here. It's kind of what I wanted. He's really good. We got to go get our Diglett's Cave encounter. Actually, I'm not going to do that quite yet. What is my Route 11 looking like? SSN. SSN, the only thing you get is Magikarp, which we have already, unfortunately. Route 9. Is that this? That's Route 11. What's Route 9? Oh, no, Route 9. Yeah, I know where that is. All right, Route 11 is Ekans, Natu, Drowsy, Spearow, Abra, Trapinch, and Cacnea, Baltoy. We have a 100% of getting Feebas with the Old Rod. I have enough water types at this point. I'm going to try the grass again. Ooh, let's try not to fight anybody here. Firestone! Where's the Leaf Stone, by the way? Wild Oddish may hold a Leaf Stone. I'm just going to look this up. Hear my clickety-clacky of my keyboard? Are legendaries allowed? You know, if I find one, I guess. Because I've lost runs, so it's not like I'm overpowered without legendaries. So if I come across a legendary, I don't see why not. Usually I'm inclined to say no. I'm inclined to say, we're just going to use those encounters. Now, of course, a legendary has to be a legal encounter. So how I'm counting encounters in this is, you see at the bottom it says met at Route 4. That is my Route 4 encounter, no exceptions. If I get a gift Pokemon on Route 4, not legal. If I hatch an egg on Route 4, not legal. This is the only Pokemon from Route 4 that I'm allowed to use. So, if I get a legendary, let's say I get, in Victory Road, I get Moltres, that's how it is in the original game, and I already got an encounter in Victory Road, that Moltres is not a legal encounter. How do you evolve Feebas in this game? I think it's honestly just level 20. But you can find Trapinch here, which I kind of want to go for since I already have a lot of water types. I'm just trying to find out where the Leaf Stone is. The thing I was trying to click on isn't opening. Whatever. I'll find it eventually. Actually, is it like on this route? I'm fighting somebody. Watch me get smoked by this guy. Oh, I have a ground type. I'm chill. Level 23 already with this guy. I'm chilling. I can kill this guy, especially if I'm splitting. I cannot fight anybody else, though. Alright, Eddie. You got your dues. Who do I have on the team right now? Let's leave with you, just in case we come across something we can't kill. Survey says... Another Natsu, so that is going to be a dupe. Spearow, we haven't had that yet, but what you gonna do? Honestly, not bad. Something for Erica. Spearow was a good Pokemon. Why did I name this thing Furo? That's what happens when you're not looking at the screen. Alright, let's see if I can make it to any items that may be on this route. Please don't look at me. Oh my god, he could have turned. Baltoy. Interesting. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. No items. Dude, that would have been nice. Part Fairy Milotic. That would make this thing insanely good. I think the Leaf Stone is a little bit farther out, isn't it? We're going to have to do SSN before we can get a Leaf Stone. I really wanted the Leaf Stone to evolve. What do you call them? Oh, there's an item here, though. X Defend. Excellent. I want a Leaf Stone to evolve the Nuzleaf I just picked up early. Please don't fight me, anybody. I'm but a harmless man. Please do not be afraid. What is this? Awakening. Okay. I think we can't get any more items. I'm going to hold off on the Diglett's Cave encounter because I can encounter some really strong Pokemon in there, so don't want to risk the biscuit. Let's see what we got in our PC. We got 4 new Pokemon to look at. We got Bold Nature. I think that's minus attack plus defense, which is pretty good, actually. Bold Nature Chikorita Overgrow has got Growl, Razor Leaf, Poison Powder, and Synthesis. We have got Quiet Nature Nuzleaf. Pretty good. Plus special attack minus speed. Got Chlorophyll. Got Hardened Growth, Nature Power, and Fake Out. And then we have got Wiper. Our Quirky Nature, nice and neutral Natsu. Got Synchronize. That's pretty cool. Got Leer, Pet Confusion, Nightshade. Pretty cool. I think you're missing an item. Where is that? I'll be happy to go back and check for it. Be happy to go back and check for it. Here we go. You're the old man. I'll go check again. Ooh, don't run like that. On the top or the bottom? There was an old man up here, I know. Next to the town's entrance. Did they really not pick that up? Somewhere down here? We're back to the north. Sorry, I'm getting turned around. Here, I'm going back in. Bottom, okay. I'm gonna walk along the bottom and see what I can find. Please don't look at me. Please don't look at me. I'm fighting a guy. We're good on this, though. Let me just go to you. This thing is insanely strong. Go furthest right. I thought there wasn't anything by him. Hello? Hello? Am I by the right man? I just fought another guy for no reason. Oh, I'm going to level up now. This is great. Let's just split up all the XP. Oh my god, I almost killed myself. I'm going to get full XP from that. That's fantastic. Alright, we have to go back to Cerulean ASAP. No, you're good. You're good. Alright, nobody else fight me. Alright? Alright. You don't fight me. You don't fight me. I fought you already. Alright, we gotta get back to Cerulean before anything else bad happens. Whew, careful. Get around all these bug catchers. Oh, should have gotten the bike voucher while I was there. Oh well. Alright, time to start thinking about the gym. Here we go. So I'm gonna start thinking about the gym. We are absolutely taking Pikachu. I didn't get a Thunderstone, did I? I got my Water Stone. We could use that. Firestone. Okay. We're definitely using the Water Stone on our Starmie. I don't think there's any reason not to. In fact, let's look at Staryu Gen 3 Learn Set. We ball solo with Pikachu. Yeah. They call me the real-life Ash Ketchum. Water Gun. We get Bubble Beam of 28, which does not help me. I think we just evolved this thing right now. Yeah, we evolved this thing right now. Who else is coming? Absolutely you. And we're going to take you over. Dude, I guess you. We're just going to take too much damage from everything. We need a ground type, though. We need a ground type for Encore. Okay. I can use it on Poliwhirl, too. Except I don't get Poliwhirl to split, right? When does Poliwhirl evolve? Or Poliwag. 25, okay. Yeah, I can. I at least can also get Politoed. Just at level 35 if I don't use my stone on him. Let's level up my very new and very precious to me Bayleaf. Or a soon-to-be Bayleaf. I love this thing. Want to make it reflect. Absolutely picking that up. Magical Leaf. Yeah, that's going to stay on you pretty much at the end of the game, I think. If we take you that far. Alright, get you to level 23. Okay. You're perfect. Pikachu's got to get perfect. Just give you a level. No level, that's fine. And Palitone's only good with the Drizzle ability, IMO. Drizzle is an insanely good ability. Absolutely. I've been known to run Politoed in Gen 2 and really appreciate them. But you know what's also good about Gen 2 is you get all the punch TMs. Ice Punch is just insanely good. Absolutely good. I'm just thinking about this team. I think we always lead with a grass type. Against Staryu and then bait Aerial Ace on the Psyduck. You know what else I have to do? Bear with me, guys. I'm turning off the game for a second, but I'm not walking away from my mic, so don't worry. I'm here. Do not be scared. What I want to do is see how much happiness I have on my Togepi, because I'd love to have Togetic for this coming gym. How much happiness do we have on you, my friend? 180. We're actually very close. What is it, 220 to evolve? Evolve Togepi. It's 220. Okay, so we got to do a little bit of aerobic exercise. you gotta do a little bit of running around back and forth. Rare candies do increase happiness, absolutely. Though I kind of want to get him to be a Togetic as soon as possible so I can learn any moves he may learn. So I'm just going to run around for a few minutes. Actually, you know what I do? I rare candy first, everybody who deserves it. And I do a little bit of grinding in the grass to get everybody edged up to almost level 24. So how it works, of course, is any Pokemon higher than level 23 cannot be participating in the gym fight. However, if you are basically 1 EXP point away from getting to level 23 or level 24, you're fine. So as long as I go in the fight with level 23s, I'm chill. And if I level up during the fight... Ooh, please don't take too much XP. Yeah, you're good, you're good. As long as I level up to 24 during the fight, then we're good. Go, Gyarados. He'll have some good moves eventually. I believe in you. What are you at right now? 278, we're chill. We'll probably split that up with... you, why not? Yeah, you're good. Okay, so you are fully leveled. You are fully leveled. Let's get you a few levels. Also have berries I gotta put on my Pokemon. I cannot forget that. That is very important. Oh, please don't. 427. Ooh, I have a feeling this is going to level me up more than I want it to. It's only 82. Now we're chill. I'm just going to run from you. I don't feel like dealing with you. Don't feel like dealing with you. How cool would it be if I got a Magnemite, right? Alright, now we're going to split the last Pikachu with you. Don't play any games with me. There we go. Okay, and we want to give Moustini over here a few levels. Are you bring Staryu to the gym battle? I'm considering it. I think I'm going to. I'm thinking I'm going to evolve him, have him have no moves basically, and just be like a sponge for damage. Like if I know a Water Pulse is coming, or an Aurora Beam, I can very easily just swap into him. And tank it, and then bait a different move. I'll see what other option I have, truthfully. I also have other good Pokemon. Maybe I'll take, my Nidoking. Can't escape. Okay. Alright, swap. Run. Maybe I will take Nidoking, actually. So really my plan for Starmie, because Starmie has Water Pulse and Shockwave. My plan for Starmie is swap into Togetic, right? Swap into Togetic, use Encore as it uses Shockwave, and then swap into my Ground type to kill it while it's doing nothing. Let me get over here. That's why I want Togetic, and I want Encore. Where's my BK6? This is actually a pretty difficult fight, so I do give a lot of thought to it. We're almost there. We do have to run around a little bit. Fire Red Omega. Fire Red Omega Miser. Get me back in, Sonny. Yeah, I think that we'll save Staryu, and we'll bring Nidoking with us for exactly taking out Starmie. So I'm going to level up. Why is Sashimi level 21? Did I go back? No, I didn't go back. Okay. Do I prefer VGC or Smogon? You know, historically, I've always played Smogon. I've always played Smogon. I have played a little bit of VGC. And enjoyed it. I ran a few teams. Oh, I should not be training here. I ran a few teams that were really, really fun in VGC, but I've always been a singles player in my heart. Doubles seems harder. For most certain. Doubles seems a lot harder than singles. A lot more to worry about. You know, move interactions and so on and so forth. I can get a skitty here? That's wild. My Smogon heyday was in Gen 6 during Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire time. I would have loved to have a Hoppit. During that time, I ran a sick OU team with Megazard X, Excadrill, Clefable, Raikou, Latias. What was the last Pokemon? I don't freaking remember. But I had a lot of fun doing that. I usually bring a Pokemon I don't care about dying to use as a sacrificial pivot in Nuzlocke. It's very, very wise to do. Sometimes you do have to cut your losses and just use it to gain tempo. And honestly, I might just do that. Oh my god, I'm about to level up. I almost did something terrible. Alright, let's run for like 5 minutes. So how's everybody's Sunday doing? Yeah, if I was going to bring anybody, maybe Meowth. Meowth is good for getting money because it has Payday. So I could just go to, you know, like Route 1, use Payday a million times, and just pick up money as time goes on. And you know what? If that thing has pickup, that would be good. I don't remember if it said I had pickup or not. Let's look at that really quick in the PC. You, my friend, Bashful Nature, has pickup. Boom. This guy comes out of the box as soon as we're done with the gym. Don't mind me just running back and forth. Let's pop a rare candy and see what happens. Nope. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Just trying to see how high I can get this happiness. It's getting Encore. That is a insanely good move. We're getting rid of Yawn for that. Do I evolve? Oh, I evolve. Excellent. Okay. That is going to trivialize this gym so much. IMO, Zardwise is the better Mega. X is only cool because of its color scheme. It's very cool. But have you considered Tough Clause is an insanely good ability? Let's get my guy leveled up. I also used Y a lot. Don't get me wrong. I get rid of this from Metronome. Oh, I should have saved my Secret Power TM for Togetic because he has Serene Grace, right? Naive Nature, Hustle. No, I have Hustle. I have lowered accuracy. Oh, Lord help me. I never even knew that about this guy. That he could have it. It is what it is. It is most definitely is what it is. I believe I can fly. Bro can now. And now he's going to miss all the moves at the most important time with Hustle. Quite literally, or quite possibly one of the worst abilities for this thing. Why am I going... Alright, we're not leveling this guy up. We're going to the gym. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going in. Let me just walk myself up here. Now's the time, people. So the final thing to do. Hustle's pretty good if the game doesn't hate you. Rule 1 of Nuzlocke, the game always hates you. You are going to miss a lot of moves. And Hustle will be nice on a Pokemon that actually used its attack effectively. Save here. I also really want to add berries to all of my guys here. They're called guys. Oran Berry. We got 2 Oran Berries. I think one is going on you. Give you... I For some reason, I'm not full health. Alright, we'll walk out and get full health. Alright, we are going to go and put an orange berry on probably you, right? You have synthesis, I don't need it. We'll put an orange berry on you. Now, there's going to be a lot of confusion in this gym. And for that purpose, do I have a person? Yeah. I feel like confusion is going to matter a lot on you. What else do I have? There is poison point in this gym, I just realized. And I think I'm going to give that to you. Any other things I have to worry about? No. Let's go in. Let's save here. Alright, so let's get myself situated here with Misty's team. Alright, so we're going to be leading Bayleaf, I think, against you, and I have a pretty high chance to Oko with Magical Leaf, which I think is what I'm going to do. Yeah, so we're going to lead Bayleaf against this thing. Alright, let me get the in-game music back up again since we're doing this. Alright, we're about to take on Misty. I'm going to be leading Bayleaf against her Staryu and following up with Gyarados, Smoochum, Togetic, Pikachu, and Nidoking. Let's get right into this. Ah, you're a new face. Only those trainers who have a policy about Pokemon can turn pro. What is your approach when you catch and train Pokemon? My policy is all defense with Water-type Pokemon. Incoming Staryu. I have a roll to Oko with Magical Leaf on this guy. Let's go for it. Goes for Harden, which is fine. It's not going to affect my Magical Leaf damage whatsoever. And that's a kill. Excellent. And that does give me a level up, which does help me quite a bit. Next up should be Psyduck. Yep. This thing has Aerial Ace it's going to try to go for. I think I'm just going to swap back out. What secondary type do you think the Johto starters should have had, or do you think Monotype is better on them? I kind of have a soft spot in my heart for Monotypes, I have to say. You know, every new Pokemon that comes out has to have a weird secondary type. Like, oh, this is the first ever Rock and Poison type. You know what I'm saying? And I love Glamora, don't get me wrong. I just feel like we're taking away from design opportunities trying to make interesting types. Now, secondary types good for them. Dragon on Croconaw or for Alligator would have been awesome. Ground, I guess, on Typhlosion would be cool. And if I were to give one to Bayleaf, Fairy wasn't around at that time. I'd like to say Fairy because of the flowery color scheme, but honestly, I still see this thing as a pure grass type. It's pretty good. Pretty good. What are you going to be switching into for this Psyduck? It's going to use Aerial Ace here, and I think my best bet is probably going to Pikachu and just bang off a Thundershock. What is Thundershock going to do against this thing? It's a guaranteed 2-hit KO. I do outspeed, and the worst thing it can go for against me is Water Pulse. That's 44.4. So as long as I don't get confused, I can 2-hit KO this thing. And I think I'm going to do that. I just got crit. That's no good. Luckily, I'm still not dead to a non-crit Water Pulse. Paralysis? Oh, it would be good if you get paralyzed here. Excellent. Okay. That streamlines experience a lot. I don't have to worry about crits. I don't have to worry about confusion. We're in good shape. And who's that bait? Seadra. Okay. I think this thing is heavily incentivized to go for Dragon Dance. This thing also has Dragon Rage. This thing also has Dragon Rage. I do outspeed it. I think I go for Thunder Wave here because I need to put this thing down or nerf this thing as soon as possible. I go for T-Wave here. And hope that it goes for Dragon Rage. I think it's heavily incentivized to do that. Or, excuse me, Dragon Dance, but it's fine because it got paralyzed again. I'm goated. I think I take this thing out with Sashimi. I do have a Pecha Berry on me to avoid Poison Point, at least for one turn. It doesn't matter that I lowered his attack because he doesn't have any physical moves. Dragon Rage is totally broken early game, absolutely. Especially when you look at my team and nobody has over 80 HP. So I can't even take more than one Dragon Rage. We're just going to go for Secret Powers against this guy. Hopefully that he gets paralyzed. Hopefully that I could stay outspeeding. He does go for Aurora Beam. I eat that for breakfast. Aurora Beam does have a chance to lower attack, but... Ooh, with that crit, we're in good shape, actually. He's probably going to heal here, which is fine. I don't really do anything to capitalize that. I think I just go again for the Secret Power. It's just one heal out of her bag. I believe she has the Super Potion and a Lemonade. Incoming another Dragon Dance. Does this thing outspeed me at this point? That is a very good question. No, he absolutely does not. Paralysis is killing him. Got he. And there's the Starmie. Okay, incoming... This thing always goes for Shockwave here, right? This thing absolutely always goes for Shockwave here. What are you going to do to me? What are you going to do to me? It has Water Pulse, Shockwave, Thunder Wave, and Recover. I think I really... I think I just easily go to Queen here. I'm going to eat up Shockwave. I can poison it. Wow, Thunder Wave, okay. It prioritized putting status on me as opposed to just doing straight up damage. I'm still going to go for Poison Powder here. I do have a Person Berry in case I get confused. And I do land the Poison Powder. Okay, that is huge. That means I've just confirmed that this guy is going to die eventually. Since I'm slower... Let's go for one Synthesis after it lands a Water Pulse. Excellent. I'm trying to see if there's a way for me to get my Togetic in, but I don't think there is. Punish free. I think I just heal. I interlace Magical Leafs and Synthesis is in. Nope. Confusion is fantastic. And there's the berry. Okay. Poison's doing its job. We go for another Synthesis. Hope for no paralysis here. Queen, you're the GOAT. Queen, you're absolutely the GOAT. Magic Leaf plus Poison might kill. Wow. Okay, there's the first paralysis. I'm actually definitely going to keep Magical Leafing here because I don't want her to use her Lemonade. 50 to 37. Okay, we're in good shape. And just kills. Excellent. Excellent. That brings out Love Disc. We have this guy and Togetic left. Is Queen weak or Starmie just tanky as hell? Combination of both. Queen is not meant to do a lot of damage. It's meant to get in, set up the poison, set up the reflect, and get up out. Starmie has good special defense, so That was a very stally interaction. This thing is about to nuke me with a Aurora Beam. Oh, goodness. This thing is about to nuke me with an Aurora Beam. And I think that I swap into you. I don't even know, bro. Oh, can it attract? It can attract. But I swap into a female Pokemon. Is my Togetic female? That's fine. It's not going to do anything. Do I do anything back to this thing, though? Paralysis is actually really good here. Ooh. We try for it. I have really good special defense. Yeah. Oh, there's the confusion. What are we doing? What are we doing? Blondie, you're the GOAT. Get that paralysis. Nope. We'll try it one more time. Blondie, you got this. Come on, Blondie. Come on. Yes. Chance to good paralysis. Wow. Okay. I'm going to swap, knowing that it's probably going for Water Pulse again, since that's highest damage move. And it can't go for Attract, since I just had a female Pokemon out. I also just sent a female Gyarados out, so that's good. Let's see. No confusion there, please. Ugh. See, that's the killer on this gym. You just get bad RNG, you're finished. Swap back into Blondie. Reset the confusion. I actually have a really good switch loop here between the two of them. And I'm going to go right back to you on the Water Pulse and hope for no confusion. This guy's got no attack now. Doesn't really matter. 67 down to 62. No confusion. Now we get a nice... Oh, my goodness. I expected to outspeed there. That's why I was trying to go for the paralysis. Okay, we're in good shape, though. Ooh, nice critical hit. Is she still able to use the Lemonade? Let's find out. Yes. That actually would have been a really time to get into Togetic. But what does Togetic do from here, actually? I think that we just kind of trudge along and kill this thing eventually. Hope for no attack losses with Aurora Beam. And there's paralysis. Okay, now we outspeed and kill this thing. Brilliant. Final Pokemon, Togetic. Thunder Wave, Metronome, Encore, Magical Leaf. We have a pretty good matchup into this thing right now. Sweet Kiss. Yeah, better than Growl. And there goes Togetic. Love Disc does not require this amount of effort, dog. It's so true. I think Love Disc is pretty buffed in this game, actually. Yeah, I got the docs up. Love Disc has 20 plus added to each of his base stats. That's pretty wild. So, especially since we're fighting him in the second gym. But you normally don't expect to fight Love Disc, and it's mixing you. Which, getting confused multiple times by Love Disc is pretty mixable. Let's just try for a paralysis with Secret Power. Ooh, that did some good damage. I'm going to stay in. I'm going to stay in here. Incoming Thunder. Astonish. I'm going to get flinched. Okay, I'm good. Alright, one more should do it. Let's just hope. Incoming Metronome Thunder. Astonish again. What are the chances of getting the same move twice in a row with Metronome? That's got to be pretty rare. There's a lot of moves in this game. We just defeated Leader Misty. Deathless. Let's go, baby. Let's go. I'd love to see it. Oh, we get a starter evolution. We get Smoochum evolved. Smoochum's evolving, and we're gonna have an awesome Jinx. Yeah. Let's go. Absolute W. Absolute W. Learning Lovely Kiss. Which one's Sleep and which one's Confusion? Sweet Kiss is Confusion. Lovely Kiss is Sleep. Yeah, goodbye, Sweet Kiss. Yeah, Lovely Kiss. Let's go. So in this game, the starters are Smoochum, Magby, and Electabuzz, or Elekid. And this is the first time I've actually gotten one of the starters to a point where it could evolve. Water Pulse. That's probably going right onto Starmie. Ooh, let me put the Musica back on so you guys don't have to deal with the speed up noise. Alright, second badge in. No deaths. I love it. Let's conserve any berries we didn't use. We didn't use any of our berries, actually. That's excellent. Berries are a very scarce resource in this game, so that's great. Alright, we didn't even get the chance to do the Togetic Encore into Nidoking strat, which is fine. Hey, any way we win is great. I'm going to step away for one moment. And I'm just going to get a quick drink refill. We are back, baby. We are back. Let me fill up my cup. Oh, for goodness sake, I just missed the trash can. Whoa. What is your favorite pseudo-legendary? That is a very good question. That is a very good question. And I think of all of them, T-Tar's pretty high up there. I love T-Tar. But the one that I always have a nice little soft spot for in my heart is Goodra. I love that Pokemon. That is one of the only Pokemon that I actually legitimately went and EV trained and bred for good nature and stuff. Is Goodra. I love that thing. It's so cute. Which is a shame, because most of the games I play are pre-Gen 6, so I never get to use the guy. But I love T-Tar. I think he is awesome. Ugh. Let's take stock of what we got here. We need a water type with an actual water type move, and of course that is going to be... I can get Poliwrath now, actually. Do we want Poliwrath, or do we want Rigel? This guy's adamant. But you know what the other problem is? This guy's jolly. We were screwed either way. Ah, whatever. We're going into an electric gym. We don't necessarily need a water type. We actually do need a water type because we're about to fight our rival who's going to have a Magmar. Okay, I'll take you. You convinced me. And I think we're literally going to take you instead of Gyarados. Let's get Candymized. Let's immediately get ourselves a... Poliwrath. Rain Dance? Okay, I was not familiar with your game, Poliwag. I'll get a Bubble. We got Poliwhirl. Awesome! Ice Punch? I was not familiar with your game. Okay, this guy wants to be on the team. Ooh, should I check moves first before I evolve? Let me just click here. And... Poliwhirl, Gen 1 Learn Set. Not Gen 1, Gen 3. You're not getting Starmie? Yeah, I'm use Starmie a lot. I had one last run, but actually didn't get to use all that much. And this run I want to use something different. It's the whole fun of doing this, you know, is just using different Pokemon. What do you have, my friend? You get submission at 35, and I get body slam on Poliwhirl level 35. Submission's really bad. I'm still going to evolve it. Early game Evo, why not? I'm second guessing myself now. You know what I can get is Mega Punch. Oops, I pressed the button. Let's get this guy. Poliwrath. Look how cool this guy is. Look how cool this guy is. Jolly nature. Oh my god, that special attack is low. This guy's going to be mostly physical. Ooh. Oh my goodness. It is what it is. No close combat, no fighting type on my team. Close combat is wicked. Oh, we get Brick Break though from the Mart though, so we're pretty good in that regards. Oh no, you have to go this way. Okay. Nice thing is we can get ourselves right along. Oh, you know, I'm once again slacking on what I need to be doing. Pop up to the top. We got to update our layout and update the level cap. And right now, level cap is 27. C-Dot, hello there. We're going to leave Stone one day. We got to grab the bike voucher while we're here so we can get to Cycling Road. Yeah, I'm speeding up through all this nonsense dialogue. Alright, we got to fight the rival on this ship, which I think we're perfectly available to do. Diggle's Cave next to our next encounter. Oh, yeah, good point. We definitely got to go in there. I'm going to go with you and level you up a few pegs just so you're safe from arena trap. You don't need to follow me. Alright, Diglett's Cave encounter. What do we got? Oh, do I have Pokeballs even? It's a little too late now. Yeah, I got Great Balls. There's Diglett. Okay, we're chill. Yeah, you can't hit me with magnitude, bro. And I missed. I guess I'll Ancient Power you. It's not going to do any damage. This guy's mixing me. Also, I'm missing with Ancient Power again with Hustle. Ooh, a little crit action. Ooh, please actually miss Sweet Kiss. We got the guy. I have no idea what to name you. Let's call him Digmiser. Wow, very creative nickname. Is there an item or TM in the cave? I don't think so. After you get cut, you can go through there, and I think there's a trade available for like Mr. Mime or something. C-Dot for Mr. Mime or something like that. Our next big fight is against Blue in the SS Anne. Oops, I'm on the wrong document. Rival 4 Smoochum. So he's got his Golbat, Acelio. Oh, that's... I'm looking at the wrong... There we go. There was a Thief TM in there, Radical Red. I think I have Thief, actually. I think it was in Mount Moon. Yeah, I got Thief here. Who learns Thief? You do. By the way, I have the Water Pulse TM that I'm hesitant to teach you now. Also got you, which is fine. I think I always lead. I'm going to get everybody up to level 25 in anticipation of this fight. You know what? No, I'm not. I'm going to fight some of the people on the decks. Because I want some of the items that are here. And I think most of the good items are over here. Don't worry, I'm not going over there yet to fight. Let's just lead with, I guess, you. What about you? Okay, I'm looking for items. Do you have items? Hey, good lead with the electric-type Pokemon. Love that I still have Thunder Shock. Don't I get Thunderbolt at level 26, actually? That would be kind of gas. Let's get out of here and use our newly acquired Hypnotoad. See how little this water gun does. Hey, it's a 2-shot. Can't fault a man for a 2-shot. That guy's name was Gentleman Larper. X-Attack. Great item. Okay, he tells you about Cut. There's an item over there. Yeah, you gotta fight both of them, okay. Or do you? Oh, let's get out of here. Get into our grass type. Are the TMs reusable? No, they are not. They are one-time use as they were in the original Fire Red and Leaf Green. So you gotta be mindful about who you teach what. Yes, I'm very happy to be killing Magikarps at this point of the game. Last time I did a run... Can you go in the bed in this game? No. Last time I did a run, I basically soloed the gym with a Barboach, which was pretty great. Because Barboach gets a setup move and Amnesia, which is pretty great. Oh, please hit. Thank you. But we were not able to get Barboach this run, so we'll see what we get. Stardust is pretty cool. I think we have to go to the kitchen, right? Yeah, you get some berries in here. Petcha. Cherry. Chesto. Great Ball. All sorts of different guys. Any of you blokes want to fight? You do. Who do we have? Oh, I got you. Are you going to use Feint Attack on me? Swift is fine. We can just Ice Punch you into next week. Oh, I just got Brick Break. I could use that now. Brick Break is really good. Ooh, another fight. Into my ground type. Now just use Dig. Don't dilly around with the other moves. And there's the other guy. Having a Nido is so good. That was actually a pretty rare encounter I was able to get. In this game, it's a Route 1 encounter for Nidoran. Oh, I got a short rest. Excellent. This is really good money going through here like this. Taking out trainers. Yeah, I guess we'll stand for you. Unless you use Detect. But I used the 2-turn move. Let's go. I don't really want to go through all these doors. I want to see if there's items. No items. There is an item up here. Rest. That's pretty good. We can try and... dang it, I fought the guy. Try and do a Resto Chesto. Acid. Goodbye. What are you doing on my screen? Get out of here, Whoopa. I'm gonna fight you. Luckily, I know that Horsey has basically no special defense, and I find that Quartfish is the same a lot of the time. Ether, they're pretty good to have, especially when you get to the end of the game and you can't heal during the Elite Four. Who are you? Super Potion. Alright, so we're just mostly picking up buyable items, which is, you know, we don't need them. And you can go up here, right? Is there any, no. We don't need to go on the deck. Do we? Are there any items on the deck? No, I don't care about that. Alright, I think we're coming into fighting him. Let's get everybody up to level 25 appropriately. I think this is always the Jinx lead. We didn't even look at Jinx after she evolved. 74 special attack is pretty substantial. That is pretty substantial. Rest and Sleep Talk Snorlax. I mean, yeah, it's in the tables now. And you can't get Snorlax in this game. One of the static Snorlaxes are available. I'd have to get it after I get cut, because I have to go get the Pokeflute and everything. Alright, so let's pull up Magmar. Alright, so I think we're leading with... Yeah, we got guaranteed one shot with the Ice Punch on you. So we're just going to go in for it. I'm going to conserve my berries for the future fights. Let's see what we can do against blue here. Coming Golbat, which I know I have a really, really good shot at with Ice Punch here. Boom. I love that I have a Jinx on my team. This thing is going to be nuts. I know it. And there's Haunter. I feel like I have a pretty good shot at killing this thing with Jinx here. Yeah. Confusion. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Jinx is insane. Incoming Grand Bull. Guaranteed 2-shot with Ice Punch. And the most he can do is bite me. Maybe paralyze me with a lick. Don't you dare paralyze me. Hallelujah. Alright, now here is the guy that can ruin my day. He outspeeds me, but he can't do much back to me, actually. Highest damage is Ember, but I have really good special defense. Maybe I put this guy to sleep? What was your first Pokemon game? That would be Pokemon Platinum. I played that game up and down, and ever since then, I've been a Pokemon fan true and true. Smokescreen. I don't have a very good chance of landing my lovely kiss now. Missed. We're going to try it again anyway. Sunny day. I was really hoping he wouldn't get to set that up. And there goes that. I guess we go in for the kill with Dig, right? Dig isn't even a kill. We're just burning Sunsterns here. The more Sun turns we burn, the better. Excellent. We got at least one more sleep turn. I have a feeling he's going to wake up on the turn that we're down in the ground. Can we see the sun go away? Yep. Smokescreen. Excellent. Excellent. He actually can't do much to me with Ember, unless he burns me, of course, but I just kill with double kick now. I just barely lived a crit on that. Okay, I was afraid of that, because every time my rival had Jinx, he totally mixed me, but as soon as I get Jinx, I am mixing him. I am the one who mixes. Let's go. I can finally get cut. Mine was Emerald, and I just ran through it with a Swampert and Slaking, who were level 90 by the time I got to the E4. Oh, it's so good. Slaking's the man. Dude, I did this thing whenever I played my first Pokemon game. I just caught Dustox, or I caught, like, Wurmple, right? And as soon as I got the XP share, I just threw it on him, and I literally did not take it off, ever. So, my Dustox got half XP from every single battle in the game. By the time I challenged the E4, it was, like, level 100. It was insane. I had, you know, I had like 40s and stuff like that, and my guys are actually fairly underleveled because where I was, you know, giving half of my XP to my Dustox, except I had a level 100 Dustox. It was insane. Ooh, let's get some Los Musica. There we go. I played through Soul Silver once, or rather I should say Sacred Silver, which is another ROM hack. And I got a Slaking. Dude, that guy was a beast. I loved that. Okay. I think that for this coming gym, we always take our friend Mr. Diglett. But I like everybody else on this team too. Guess you gotta go. You're not gonna be much help. You're kind of nice for baiting. Maybe I'll bring... No. Dude, I wish I had that Chin Chow after all. That would have been so easy. But hey, the last thing we need to do is take on this gym. So let's get Mr. Digmiser here leveled up and get him evolved into a beautiful Dugtrio. We should already have Dig and Magnitude, right? That's great. We need a Cutmon, don't we? Anyone learn Cut in this team? Yeah, you're getting cut because I'm probably not using you after this gym. Oh, there's an item here. Thunderstone! Okay, we can get Raichu now, which is actually what we want. I think I get Thunderbolt at 26, so we do that, and then we have no reason not to... Bro. Ah! Speeding up. Because if I level you up once, you get a Thunderbolt, right? Yup. No reason to stay a Pikachu anymore. Maybe. Let's look at the Pikachu. Documentation. Pikachu may hold a Thunderstone. Okay. I get agility at 33. Do I really want agility? I'm already really fast with Raichu. We just do it now. There's like 3 Pokemon whose evolution is just them growing in number. Very true. We got Dugtrio, we got Magneton. Ooh, and how about Mousehold, right? Tandem Mouse into Mousehold? Or is it Mousehold into Tandem Mouse? I don't remember. We use Thunderstone immediately. We're about to get unlimited Thunderstones, so we're chill. Oh, you know what I do, though? I should also take an encounter at Route 9 now. Yeah, let's go do that. I should go buy some Pokeballs and stuff. Got like 10 of those. Ooh, let's not fight anybody. I don't want to fight yet. We're going to lead with you. Let's check you out, actually. Yeah, dude, this is excellent. Why is his physical attack so high? What the heck? Thunderbolt, Double Team, Thunder Wave, and Quick Attack. We knew about that. But we have Thunderbolt now, so this guy is exponentially better. Let's go get the encounter on Route 9 while we have the chance. Oh, and also get our cycling bicycle. Not our cycling bicycle. What the heck is that supposed to mean? Got the bicycle, so when we get to Cycling Road, we're not going to have a problem anymore. Alright, we're going to get this Route 9 encounter after we fight this girl. Oh, jeez. We're actually really close to cap. I don't know if we should do this. We should probably go take out the gym trainers before we even consider doing that. At least we got the bike. I would love to have that Lotad. Alright, I feel like we're in pretty good shape for this gym. Let's just take out some of these trainers so we're not interrupted. You already light speed. What do you need to cycle for? Exactly what I did not equip it. Because it's very unnecessary while we're doing this. Get out of there. And really, I'm just speeding up on parts of the game that I have already played before. Once I beat this gym, I'm gonna try and slow it down a bit. Dude, freeze on Magnemite? Insane! Really? Taking confusion. Alright, we defeated everyone in the gym. Let's get our guys appropriately leveled up and start thinking about what we want to do. Nidoking feels like a really... Where's my Nidoking? Nidoking really feels like a great counter to the Raichu, who has Focus Punch. But, you know, he also has Surf, so now I'm rethinking that statement. Hamana, Hamana, Hamana. I feel like bringing the Encore Pokemon is really good regardless. Very good. Maybe I just don't bring you. You don't do anything in this gym. You can T-Wave, that's about it. You excited for Gen 10? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Truthfully, I haven't played any of the new games as much as I've played the older games. I still haven't gone through Sword and Shield and Scarlet and Violet. But I do like the starters on Gen 10. They look pretty promising. You know, I also means I gotta get a Switch too. I still just have the regular Switch. Do I have a Leaf Stone yet? You would be cool. No, we got Bayleaf. Bayleaf is pretty substantial in itself. Alright, we gotta figure out what we're gonna do. I think we have to Encore. Do you live on a Shockwave from that Raichu? I highly doubt it. I highly doubt you do. You do. You live a non-crit Shockwave. That's how we solve that. Here's the problem. It has Surf. Man, how are we going to get you in? How are we going to get you in, dude? Focus Punch? Wow. And I don't outspeed it or anything. We're really going to have to play by the seat of our pants on this guy. Well, let's get everybody leveled up appropriately, shall we? Because I do think that this is definitely the team we're bringing. Let's get everyone up to the level 27 accordingly. Grass Whistle? Not in this lifetime. It's 55 accuracy. Alright, let's start training up a little bit in the grass here. Starting with our good friend Bloundy. So how's everybody's Sunday going? Mine's going terrific. Let's split this next Pokemon. Tangela. I don't trust that. Split you between you with our Ice Punch. Alright, we can split another one of those. Wow. And we'll split one more of those. Wait a second. I just had a... My Water Absorb? I knew it was Water Absorb. Yeah, I knew it was Water Absorb. Poggers, we have Water Absorb. So that's what we swap into... No way. That's what we swap into the Raichu in Surf. That's insane. Kingler has higher attack stat than God, by the way. You're telling me. That guy would be insanely good to get. Let's get all our guys leveled up appropriately. It's all I'm doing right now. a shame that Crab Hammer is a special move in this game. He would have been really, really nice. Don't trust that. Don't trust that either. Yeah, I can accept that. Alright, maybe I'm being a little too cautious with my leveling. I just don't want to level anybody up. Get you up front. God, I do not want to use you. The fact that I have Hustle is really dampening my parade on this guy. Just Encore is such a good move. And when it's paired with Serene Grace, it's Secret Power, it is unfreaking beatable. Out of my way, sucker. I wonder what the thought process is making Fire Punch a special move. It definitely feels weird, doesn't it? When you have Ice Punch and Fire Punch and everything, and just because they're Ice-type moves or Fire-type moves, they're special. Very strange. It was definitely... Gen 4 with this physical special split revolutionized Pokemon that way. I guess I could kill you with Cut. Yeah, I could split one more thing, I guess. Not a Tangela. I just said not a Tangela. Alright, I can accept that. Queen, did you go yet? No, okay. You know where we go? To the famed Diglett's Cave. No, we don't. We're gonna get Arena trapped and have to stay in. Let's go here, I guess. What am I doing, bro? Favorite Paradox Pokemon? That is an excellent question. I really like Fluttermane because I like Mismagius and therefore I like Mr. Edvis, so Fluttermane's really cool to me. I really like the ancient Pokemon as opposed to the futuristic Pokemon. Like Walking Wake and, what is it? Raging Fire? Walking Wake is really cool. It's like a dinosaur Suicune. That thing is nuts looking. Alright, I'm not leveling up you anymore. I think I'm good for the gym now. So yeah, I think it has to be Walking Wake, honestly. I like Iron Bundle a lot, actually. He's kind of fun. Alright, this is the team we're going in with. I'm thinking we're going to pop into our berry pouch. And we're going to put the cherry berry on you. We're going to put the orange berry, one of which on you. Another orange on you. Then we're going to... Is there any paralysis on this team? Great Tusk is really cool. I do like Iron Valiant as well. Or we'll give that to you. Alright, we have some berries on. Let's start doing the most fun part about playing Fire Red is this nonsense. Of course, it's one of the last ones. Yep, they reset. Strap in, folks. We are in the thick of it. The last ones. Okay, good. We're in. Alright. Let's get ourselves situated here. Let's get the music going. We're going to be leading with our... I think we lead with Doug Trio, right? Yeah, I think we always lead with Doug Trio. Because we just one-shot the Flaffy. Even though it has static, right? Yeah, I think I see the line here. I think I see the line here. Alright. Here we are against Surge. We are bringing this team with us. We have got our Doug Trio, our Poliwrath, our Bayleaf, our Togetic, our Nidoking, and our Smoochum. Not Smoochum anymore. We we are bringing our Jinx. We're leading with our Dugtrio. Let's get this going. Hey, kid, what do you think you're doing here? You won't live long in combat? Not with your puny power? I tell you, kid, electric Pokemon saved me during the war. They zapped my enemies into paralysis. The same I'll do to you. It's called Gouging Fire, excuse me. Very good, very good. There's Flaffy. Alright, I 100% outspeed this. I'm just going to go for Dig turn 1 and one-shot it. Truthfully, I'm not really worried about getting paralyzed. I'm planning on using Nidoking for the rest of the fight. It doesn't look like I got paralyzed. That's excellent. I'm expecting Chinchou here. You know, I was about to switch in anticipation of Water Pulse. However, I think I just outspeed and one-shot this thing, right? Yeah, I one-shot this thing every time. I mean, yeah. Benefit of not being paralyzed, huh? I would have had to think about that if... Oh, I went for a Confuse Ray instead. Interesting. Alright, this should bring in the Raichu. Who's probably going for Surf. In which case, I'm going to swap into Hypnotoad for the immunity. Wait, do I outspeed the Raichu? Oh my goodness, I do. Dig does not kill. Surf has a chance to kill. 12.5 chance to Oko. Do I take that range? Do I take that range? I'll tell you one thing. He does not one-shot me with a Shockwave. What about Nidoking? I don't have speed. Surf does a lot of damage to me. Why didn't I level up? Didn't I... Edge? Yeah, whatever. Yeah, I think F it, we ball. I think we ball here. We ball, and we risk it. Because I one-shot with this Dig. No, I don't. But I do outspeed. And if I live that Surf, we're gaming. Survey says, here comes Surf. He's just going to try it again. Oh, I didn't expect that to kill. I really didn't expect that to kill. Wow. Now we're gaming. Wait a second. Oh, this thing outspeeds me, but it can't do anything to me? Insane. Just go for Dig. Why does he... I don't understand what's going on. Dude. I have to stop doubting the GOAT that is Digmiser. The GOAT that is Digmiser. He is making trivial work of Lieutenant Surge. Keep it going, buddy. Keep this gravy train moving along. We're Dugtrio gaming right now. Yeah, I told you we ball. Wow. Wow. Brilliant work. You're a gentleman and a scholar. Yeah, if Dig doesn't kill this, bro. Dig absolutely kills that. Excellent. Wow. That's a one-mon Surge. Haven't had that yet. I guess Dugtrio just solves this fight. So far, Misty's been the hardest. This guy's not all that. He ain't that all that in a bag of chips. The L in Digmiser stands for losing. Dang straight. Because read that nickname, sucker. Well, that was a very short-lived gym battle, but hey, we'd love to see a win there. And with winning that, we can up our level cap. Our new level cap is going to be level 35. Woohoo! 2 gyms with no deaths. Gotta love that. Now let's get all the items off of everybody. Also, I definitely misspelled his name, but that's fine. That's just how he spells it. Let's pull out our own Raichu now that we're done with that gym. I kind of don't want to keep Dugtrio, I'm going to be honest with you. We'll keep him. Screw it. No, but I want to use Nidoking. I want to use Nidoking. Nidoking's the man. Nidoking takes hits better, and that's just better for the upcoming gym. We go through route... Yeah, we go through Route 9 now. Okay, we have a couple new encounters. In fact, we have quite a few new encounters. Incredible. Okay, okay. Just, you know, I got rid of my Cutmon a second ago. I'm an idiot. You know what that means? Just give me back. Alright, we now make our way through Route 9 and Route 10 and get a couple new encounters. Did I buy Pokeballs? I bought a few. Should be fine. Let's just lead with Mousteen and see what happens. We can fight a grass type. Let's see what Thunderbolt does. It does enough, okay. Probably gonna do enough to you too, I would imagine. Ooh. I love what I'm seeing right now. No, let's keep this gravy train moving. Ooh. We call this a not very effective squad. We will be swapping out now, though. Fake Tears. Sharply lower special offense? I kind of like that over Lick. Lick is a little risky. Now that we are on the Erica split, I just got Aerial Ace. That's kind of insane. I'm going to make an attempt to not speed up so much during fights. Oh, I didn't have to fight that guy. Great. Is Raichu on steroids? You better believe it, sucker. This is a top percentile Raichu, dude. We call that not very effective. Ooh. Is it Lamize? Oh, these guys are up to no good. Since we have not beaten Erica yet, and we are now on Erica's split, I am going to attempt to not speed up so much. Now, we have played a lot of this split already. We've beaten Giovanni. We went to the Pokemon Tower, so on and so forth. But let's enjoy this part of the game. It's still a split we have not beaten. Let's try and stick to our own rules, shall we? Listen, man, all that is just 80 base power. 80, it might be more. Thunderbolt might be 90. 90 base power stab move on a strong Pokemon. There's nothing wrong with that. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. Oh, God, please don't play this evasiveness game with me. Yeah. Raichu said, I will see your double team and raise you 1 Thunderbolt. Punk. He's caught up to the rest of the team very quickly. Okay, let's look at our documentation for encounters available on Route 9. Excuse me, Lord help me. Route 9, Route 9. Goodness, where is Route 9? Route 9, Natu, Snubbull, Minun, Plusle, Electrike, and Manectric. It's just a grass encounter here. Actually, I believe that woman in there gives you a starter. I kind of would like Minun or Plusle for Encore. And I've said before, I don't like just taking free starters for no reason. I've picked up Mudkip every time, and I've picked up the Chikorita every time. I don't want to just pick up every starter under the sun. I'm taking grass. Survey says... Not you. That's a dupe. Goodbye. Oh, what item is that down there, actually? That might be the Leaf Stone, actually. There's Natu again. There's our Leaf Stone. So we now have a Shift Tree if we want. Minun! I haven't had this one yet. I've always had Plusle. Can Thunder Wave affect you? Yes, it can. We got him. I just thought of a very, very stupid nickname for this guy. Take away. Because he's minus. Get it? I love nicknames that are 2 words. It's always fun. Manectric would have been nice if I got him, Davey. That would have been a nice pickup. Alright, so Route 10 has Voltorb, Magnemite, Spearow, Swablu, Ekans, Electric, and Manectric. I can get Magikarp. It's a dupe with Old Rod. Horsey, 6% Slowpoke, and Psyduck. I think I take Grass there, too. I got a pretty healthy supply of water types at the moment. Yeah, we'll kill you. Yeah, I deserve that Wilting Rose emoji. Incoming Spinarak. Have a feeling this is going to one-shot. We're fighting basic Pokemon right now. This is fantastic. Incoming Thunderbolt for you. Dang. This is why the Stone evolutions have been so good in this, because you just immediately get a fully evolved Pokemon, and nothing can compete. My bugs! My bugs! You can get past this guy after picking up, of course, the free Chesto Berry. Have you played Pokemon Lazarus yet? I actually am not familiar with the one. I'm going to have to check it out. But you said, try beating Run and Bun after this. It'll be fun. I have heard a lot about Run and Bun. And that is one of the most brutal Pokemon games around right now. I'd like to try it, actually. What I'm afraid of is coming into just playing. As I mentioned, I really want to play a Pokemon game where you could just use a lot of different Pokemon. This one gets you the Soothe Bell. Let's talk to her. And let's get a grass encounter here. Swablu. It's a dragon type. You say dragon type. What level do you evolve, actually? It's like 38 or something, right? That would be a sick Pokemon to have for Erica if you evolved before 34 or 35. Go Great Ball. Excellent. There's another Pokemon in the books. At least gets Dragon Dance. That would be awesome. I'd love to get Dragon Dance on this thing. What in the world? What in the world? What do I call this guy? Oh, yeah. I called this guy Kentone. After Goku's Flying Nimbus. Oh, yeah, I'd like to try Run and Bun one day. Sounds like it's going to be fun. And it's got, it's got like all the future gen Pokemon in it, which is so cool. I'd love to do something like that. Before we check out the Pokemon in there, actually, let's run into Dark Cave. Dark Cave. I'm thinking of Gen 2. Run into a rock tunnel and just grab an encounter. I'm still going to get the first floor encounter. I do have a chance for Beldum and a few other things. I'd love to get Onyx, actually. That would be wicked. Do I still have Hypnosis on you? So I do. We'll leave with you and trying to get an encounter here. Survey says. Larvitar. This is a good encounter. Oh, it's going to be absolute cheeks for Erica, but it's a Larvitar, man. Let's see if I can just catch it with a Great Ball. Broke out, still fast asleep. Let's try that again. It woke up, used Rock Slide like a chump. I need something I can hit it with. What can I actually hit this thing with? Yeah, that's totally E4 Mon, dude. Hit it with Quick Attack. Ancient Power. Cut. Let's go hit it with, let's Charm it. I'm missing. And I just got super effectively hit with Rock Slide. I thought I was about to lose a Pokemon for that. Look at that Rock Slide damage. What are we doing? Can we land a Hypnosis anytime soon? Thank you. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on. We just caught Larvitar. Booyah, baby. It is born deep underground. It can emerge and will entirely consume the soil around it. That is absolutely E4 Mon. Are we kidding right now? That is absolutely an E4 Mon. Dude, what do I even call this guy? I'm trying to think of like a One Piece name or something. No. Dude. Tech? That's an excellent nickname, Davey. Where's the D? Okay. It's not gonna work! Alright, we just take away the, I'll accept this. There's no space there. That's fine. I wonder what theme song the Sandman is gonna have. Sleep with one eye open. Excellent encounter. Oh, first time I actually got something good here. Alright, so let's look at our 3 new encounters that we just got. Starting with mine in here. Brave Nature. That's absolutely horrible. Plus attack, minus speed. He is minus, of course. Got Quick Attack, Helping Hand, Spark, and Encore. Coming with Encore is awesome. And the fact that I'm not going to miss with Hustle, it just makes this guy better than Togetic already. We also got our Calm-Natured Quinton, our Swablu. Pretty good, I guess. Except that both of his... Well, actually, no. Dragon's special, so that's pretty good. Calm is minus attack plus special offense for context. Got Natural Cure. That is an excellent ability. He's got Astonish, Sing, Fear Attack, and Safeguard. And then we got Naughty Nature. Excellent. We got plus attack minus special offense. I'm not leaving this guy in on any special attacking moves anyway. He's got Guts. Ugh. He's got Bite, Sandstorm, Screech, and Rock Slide. This guy is good. This is just a straight up good Pokemon. Oh man, do I just add him now? I'll probably want to hang on to him, right? Until it's time. What level does he evolve into Tyranitar? So he evolves into Pupitar at level 30. So we can technically get a Pupitar right now. And Tyranitar at level 55. So that's actually pretty far into the game, right? Yeah, we won't get that until Blaine, which is fine. We'll just sit on him until then. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Davey. We just don't even bring him to anything. I gotta turn the lights on. It's getting dark in here. Just don't even bring him into anything until he becomes Tyranitar. I think that could be the move. What is Pupitar's stats looking like? It's not terrible. It's not good. It's not terrible. Alright, so we'll sit on him for a little while. And keep rocking out with this squad. We'll try and make our way through Rock Tunnel this stream. Like I said, I'm not going to speed up during battles. I am going to speed up during wild encounters just to run away. Get out of my face. Item. Repel. That's pretty handy. There we go. Cubone. And I just told myself I wasn't going to speed up, and I immediately did it. I'm immediately going to swap into a grass type. Dude, Giga Drain on this guy would be insanely good. If the game had Eviolite, then Pupitar could have been usable. Yeah, dude, so many Pokemon got better after Eviolite was added. I ran a run in Pokemon Black version a while ago that had some Eviolite good Pokemon in it. That was really nice. I was going to actually tell you my whole life story about that, however, that might be a video one day, so I'm going to sit on that. Really? Quick attack this dude. Oh, that did nothing. Do it again anyway. I just didn't want to use a Thunderbolt PP on him. Oh, got some money for that. That's excellent. I honestly wouldn't have minded a Geodude. Oh, this guy teaches Rock Slide, which is awesome. I think that, I don't think. That Nidoran I picked up absolutely already has Rock Slide, so that's not a problem there. There are some Ice-type Pokemon on the second floor of not Mount Moon, of a Rock Tunnel, which I did know about already. I just had Jinx already. I wasn't too worried about Ice types, and I had a, what do you call it? I had Ice Punch on Poliwrath. The Ice types down here are Piloswine, which I was not thrilled about. What am I fighting right now? Gloom, okay. We'll go into you. So I could have got Swinub, which I wasn't thrilled about, or Seal, which I do quite like Seal, actually. There's also Larvitar, as you saw, and there's actually Beldum in this cave, which would have been really neat to grab. That thing would have been nuts. Steel type is insanely good. Psychic type is insanely good. It's awesome. Here's Roselia. Down you go. So glad I finally have Jinx. Jinx is so nuts. Oh, there's Spheal as well. I love a Spheal. That's a cool Pokemon. Do you know about Pokemon cosplay? I've heard of it. When do you usually start streaming? You know, it's kind of up in the air. Usually anytime I have free time. During the weekdays, I'm usually streaming around 7 o'clock or so. Weekends, I'm usually in the afternoon. Like today, I started streaming around 4 o'clock, I think. Maybe sometimes we do it even earlier. But it's really just any days I don't have work or, you know, have to cook dinner for the family or anything like that. This is not a full-time gig for me by any means, but it's a lot of fun to do. I usually try and stream at least twice a week. And hopefully sometime this century we'll get to the end of this game. Down goes Numel. Rare example of a good water gun. It's 4 a.m. in my time zone right now. So you're across the world. Where are you at? You're not in the Western Hemisphere. I'll tell you that. I'm right now streaming out of New York. And right now it's about 7 o'clock. Who am I fighting right now? Swinub. Oh, I just run from this, right? Yeah. I'm going to swap into my water type to fight you. There's that Pupitar we were just talking so much about, and I just sped up through it, even though I said I wasn't going to do that. My bad. Who am I at? Yeah, okay, you. Such a neat thing about the internet, you know? I remember the first time I felt like that. I was playing Halo Reach on Xbox Live, and I met some kid from Louisiana, right? Which, in the grand scheme of things, isn't that far from me. I live in New York. Louisiana's at the bottom of my own country. but it still felt so weird to be playing with somebody from that far away. But now everybody knows everybody from around the world. You know, I talk to people from, you know, China all the time at my job. Just post on the channel when you're thinking you're going to stream. I'm attached to this run now. Yeah, dude, I usually put up that about 30 minutes in advance, maybe an hour in advance, when I'm going to be streaming. So if you want to join us, dude, that would be excellent. Happy to have you. We have a lot of fun here. Have a lot of fun. Even though I'm a jolly-natured Poliwrath, it still is good to have Water Gun for quad-weak Larvatars and Onyxes. Escape Rope, that is handy. Dude, a Makuhita wouldn't have been bad either. Why is my music so low? Yeah, it's fine, I guess. Any items? Don't see any. Just Rock Smash. You're probably gonna have grass types, aren't you? Try not to spill my drink while I'm playing here. Jigglypuff! I love this Pokemon. Now that I have a Meowth again, I'm wondering if in between streams I want to go to Route 1 and just start grinding money. Because it's not exactly very interesting to watch. It's why I stopped grinding on stream, because it's very boring. So I wonder if I could grind some money off screen. Because you know what I could do if I grind off screen? I can get enough money to buy that Scyther from the Game Corner. I think I really want that Scyther. Seems like an insanely good Pokemon, especially for Erica. I love a Pokemon where there's Jolly would have been a great nature if the physical special split was there. Yeah, it would have been, absolutely. Could put Waterfall on this guy. We've been taking names. Here we go with you for the hiker. Yeah, I really love a Pokemon where there's a use case to not evolve it. Like, Scyther is good regardless of evolving into a Scissor or not. I ran a Scyther in Soul Silver once into E4. That dude was insane. I thought I swapped into my Grass type. Just using Scyther without evolving it, that was really fun. It was just straight up fast, you know? Caesar with Technician is really good. You get Bullet Punch, absolutely true. That thing is a beast among beasts. Scizor is an all-time Pokemon. Goodbye, Onyx. Caesar and Scizor have the same BST, I think. I think that's true. And they just redistribute the stats. I think that Caesar is, of course, really defensive, being a Steel type, and Caesar is just... Or, excuse me, Scyther is really fast, being a Flying type. I kind of like that fastness. And, you know, I ran it in Soul Silver, where I had Technician Scyther. And I just ran Bug Bite and Wing Attack for the whole game. Insanely good. They screwed it up with Cleavor, though. I don't know Cleavor's base stats off the top of my head. I do like Cleavor for his signature move. What is it called? Cleaving Toe? That is an insanely good move. I've played some... Why did I go into this Pokemon? I don't even have a Fire type or a Fighting type move. Just got Freeze. We're insane. I've used Cleavor a lot in Pokemon or Pokerogue, if you've ever played it. It's just a browser-based game that is insanely fun, where you're basically playing a roguelike game with Pokemon, which Nuzlocke is kind of like a roguelike. But I've used him insane. Like, I'm getting mixed up in words here. I used Cleavor a bunch in that game. So much fun using that signature move that sets up Stealth Rocks as you attack. So cool. Stone Axe, excuse me. What am I thinking? Cleaving Toe. I just, like, that came from, like, the depth of my mind or something. Here comes Delcatty. Out comes Bloundy. Yeah, you're probably going to get nuked by an Ice Punch soon. Yeah, sorry about that. Ooh. I do like when they do add new evolutions to old Pokemon. Gen 4 was a king of that. You know what? I thought was one of their best moves, the Pokemon Company, regional variants. That is such a good idea to get people to play the games. Because you could use that as many times as you want. I remember seeing for the first time a Alolan Vulpix and a Alolan Sandshrew. I was like, that is insanely a good idea. And it was done in Pokemon Insurgence before, if anyone remembers that game. And they would do their Delta Pokemon, where you'd have, like, the Ground-type Muck, so on and so forth. I've been thinking that Ground/Stone is actually a potential OP typing offensively, but the creators just keep making them defensive. I am inclined to agree with you. I really like... So, I really like Golem. He's a good favorite Pokemon of mine. Got an Nabberry. Excellent. But they keep getting made defensive. And the problem is that, yes, they're quad weak to water and grass. They're weak to ice. They're weak to a lot of common types. But their special defense is still nothing. Absolutely nothing. They're physically defensive. But they have no special defense. It's wicked. We have made it to... Lovely. We can sell Pearl. Get out of my face. You can sell a Revive. We're never going to use that. Sell a X Attack. Sell Stardust. Still a Defend. Very good. Clear up the bag a little bit. There's another rival fight in the Pokemon Tower. We are not supposed to fight it right now. I fought it early last run. And we got absolutely mixed by this guy. He had like 38s. We're going to go and take out Giovanni first and then take on the gym. I think there's exactly one required trainer on this route. And we're just going to... Let's just lead with our guy here. They cover each other almost perfectly offensively. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely they do. Oh, there's some really good rocking ground types out there. We got Golem, we got Rhyperior. Not Onyx, because he evolves into the amazing Steelix. I love Steelix. I gotta remember to bring him up whenever I'm talking about my favorite Pokemon. I love Steelix. Such a cool Pokemon. So somebody tell me why I didn't teach Brick Break to this guy. You get Brick Break for free. Genuinely, I think I'm getting rid of Water Gun. No, I'm not. What am I, insane? I guess I get rid of Hypnosis. It's just too unreliable. We do get an encounter on this run, or this route, I should say. And a bunch of berries. Hello there. Get a Rostberry. Get a Lumberry. Just encountered an Abra! Okay, we just immediately Great Ball this. I would love to have an Abra. Please don't teleport. Please don't teleport. 1, 2, 3. Oh, we got him. That is an insane... That's an E4 Pokemon if I've ever seen one. That is an E4 Pokemon. Let me grab this other berry. I am going to be stacked. Absolutely, Davey. I will take that over Growlithe or Vulpix any day of the week. I think that you can find in that grass. Let's just check out this guy right now. Incoming Adamant Abra. Bold. It's not terrible. I believe that's minus attack plus defense. Inner focus, got teleport. Yeah, so this guy was about to teleport if I didn't throw that Pokeball. This guy's insanely good. I think I'm about ready to get rid of Togetic, to be honest with you. He's not doing anything right now. He's too unreliable. If only Marshak didn't die. Don't remind me, man. I love that thing. I love that thing. We can also get a few more encounters. Let's leave this guy in the PC for now. We can get an encounter. I think it's Route 12. I'm not sure. Don't look at me, bro. Don't look at me. You don't look at me either. Oop. Alright, we're in. We can get a couple new encounters. We can get one here on Route 7. Excuse me, it's not Route 12. And this is just grass, so there's no reason to pick and choose where it goes. Tailo. Alright, that's also pretty good. We got quite a few flying types for Erica now. Toss him in. Two shakes, not quite. Alright, we got him. Swallow with Guts and Facade is a tried and true method, dude. Absolutely. Poppy Seed. Let's hope to see that. Don't they all have guts? I'm gonna go grab that item really quick. So there is grass here. I think there's no reason to take the grass. Extra Sunstone. Let's go. Anything fun over here? There is an item. Ether. Okay, cool. I think that you either always take the Eevee or you take the Game Corner. Which Game Corner does have some cool Pokemon. We got some Eevee love in the chat. I might just have to do that. So I can also very easily get... Do I have a Moonstone? You can get Umbreon and Espeon in this game with the Moonstone and the Sunstone respectively. I have a Sunstone. I have two of them actually. I got a Firestone. I can buy stones now, so I'm not worried about that. But who would I even want? Eevee's like that Pokemon you keep in reserve in case like one of your main types die. Oh, here's the grass up here. Yep. You know, it's like you lose your electric type. You say, oh, okay, but I have an Eevee in the PC. I'm chilling. So I can just go get a Jolteon really quick. I got the coin case. You're just objectively better than Scyther because it'd be cuddled without being sliced up. That is very valid. I have a feeling this guy gives you a Pokemon. I'm not going to talk to him. 96 TK96, thanks for stopping by, bro. Appreciate the hype. Yeah, why don't I just pick up that Eevee, right? Just to have in the PC. Oh, do you have to go the back way to get him? Yeah, you do. Eevee used to be my favorite Pokemon of all time. I love that thing. I before E except after C. Okay. Actually, I think that... I always named these guys Keith because I had a friend who named it Keith, and I just thought that was so funny. So I've just always named my Eevees Keith. Let me know if the music glitches out for you guys, because it might just be my headphones glitching out. Caesar and Scyther are pretty cool too, though. We're going to make this an Eevee run. We already got the boy. Lonely Nature, plus attack minus defense, I think. Hamana, 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 Sand attack, growl, quick attack, bite. This guy's cool. I just feel like Eevee's a Pokemon you sit on, you know, until, like, something happens. I could always get Umbreon. Umbreon might be the move because there are very few dark types in this game. And I would want something for Erica. That would be kind of sick to get. I'm going to start taking out... Oh, I get an encounter here too, though. Here's the thing. I could either wait to get Snorlax, or get the encounter up here. I kind of don't like using static, so I am going to get the encounter. But you know what I'm going to get first? The Fly TM. Got myself Fly TM. Let's see what I get from the grass. I just picked up a static Eevee. I'd rather not pick up guaranteed encounters. I just have to fight these guys now. I'm about to get mixed. I'm about to get mixed. I'm about to get killed. I'm about to get mixed. I'm about to get killed. I did not want to fight these people. Oh my goodness. Okay, I have good Pokemon at least. The only physical attacking evolution in this game is Flame, which is trash, honestly. Yeah, you're probably right. Okay. Raichu's going to get us out of this. Rapidash use Fire Spin. This thing is a joke. Use Safeguard, or chill. We're going to Thunderbolt you. We're going to Brick Break you. Because that's probably honestly going to do more damage. Ooh, there goes the Confuse Ray. I'm about to hit myself every time. Okay, I don't know why I was so afraid of this trainer. It's just because they have two fully evolved Pokemon, but their moves appear to be less than ideal. I can't swap because I'm Fire Spins as well. Oh no, I can switch now because I killed the Pokemon with Fire Spin. Gotta remember that stuff. This is one of the only double battles in the game. Hypnotoad, lock in. Hypnotoad, lock in. Come on, three hits from Confusion in a row. Yep, we are getting 3 hits from Confusion in a row. Hey, at least you showed up, dude. At least you showed up, Poliwrath. I'm really glad I have a fighting type on this team, actually, because I just remembered I have to fight a really scary Kangaskhan in the Rocket hideouts. Ooh, that's going to be absolutely horrible. Let's just get another encounter here. Survey says... Girafarig! Oh, I love that as an encounter! That is so cool! This is a cool Pokemon! That is so fun! Ooh, that gave us a lot of damage. Let's go into our stupid Bayleaf, I guess. And we'll just hit it with one Magical Leaf and start hurling Great Balls at this thing. Dang, this guy does damage. All things considered. Oop, just got killed again. I remember seeing Raichu stat spread and thinking, were they high when they made this? Yeah, he's a good Pokemon. There's no getting around that. He's a very good Pokemon. Girafarig was caught. Unfortunately, no Farigiraf in this game, which is one of my favorite new Pokemon available. What do we call this guy? Atto. My name is Atto. I am a Girafarig. Called him Otto because he's like an automatopoeia. No, onomatopoeia is a sound effect, right? What's something that reads the same backwards, front, and back? I don't know. His name is Otto, alright? Alright, so we got Otto. He's quiet-natured. He's got Early Bird, awakens quickly from sleep. Astonish, Confusion, Stomp, and Odor Sleuth. What are your stats looking like, pal? They're honestly not bad. Honestly, not bad at all. Very unique type. Only 2 weaknesses. Dark and Bug, as far as I know. I'm going to clear out a few trainers in the Rocket Hideout. But to be honest, I'm probably not going to stay streaming for too much longer. And one thing I'm definitely going to do. I think it's time to dump Togetic. The fact this thing has Hustle has totally killed the magic for me. Maybe I'll take him to Giovanni, but it's not looking good. Bring you. Another Psychic type? I'm wondering now. I'm wondering. Flying type? Flying type to avoid ground types. I think it's called Palindrome. Yes, I think you're right about that. I was mixing that up. Alright, this guy's still called Otto, though. I think I need a flying type. And we're going to make that into Swallow. This guy's just straight up good. Level up, Poppy Seed. Level up. Lock in. Endeavor? That's not so bad. I'll get rid of... I don't even know why I got rid of that. We're going into Rocket Hideout with a Swallow. I'm going to level 30, just for evenness sake. Let's check out our boy here. Gentle nature, got guts. Focus energy, quick attack, wing attack, and endeavor. This guy's just going to be straight up good. Look at that speed. 86. Oh, that is nasty. Alright, let's get ourselves moving along. And let's do some Rocket Hideout shenanigans. Actually, I think this guy might have a... Nope. I think this guy might have what they call a Dark-type Pokemon, so I'm not going to lead with Jinx. Incoming dig. I was right, he did have a Dark-type Pokemon. Let's go gambling! Dude, if only it was actually worth it to use the Game Corner in these games, because it really isn't, unfortunately. It really is more worth it just to grind up the money to get the things you want. You know what I did do is play a lot of Voltorb Flip in Soul Silver. That was a lot of fun. And I got quite a few items doing that. Got myself good here. And now we can head down into the very, very scary Rocket Hideout. And we're just going to start... I'm speeding up against these guys. These guys are such fodder, it's not even funny. This guy actually might not be. He's going to use Belly Drum, isn't he? Goodbye. I tried to hype this guy up, and then all of a sudden I'm one-shotting. We will swap on that note into a Pokemon with a fighting type move. Excelente. Escape rope. Excellent. Now we'll just keep going down. Really? More flying types? It's not even Gen 7 Leech Life. That's 80 base power. Ooh, Okay, this guy's going to be a problem. We're going to T-Wave him immediately. I just got an insane... Why did you do so damage there? I'm about to get Psychics and put to sleep, dude. Paralyze, excellent. Just Ice Punch him every time. Alright, this is getting really scary. Okay, we're good. And we're just going to kill you with Confusion. Excellent. And Ice Punch you. When in doubt, switch to Jinx, bro. When in doubt, switch to Jinx. He's called Dig Miser because he digs his enemies' graves for them. Absolutely. He's insanely good. Alright, we've gone quite far. We have gone quite far. Guys, I think we're going to be calling off the stream at this moment here. Thank you guys all so much for watching. We're going to be hopefully streaming again this week and probably on Thursday, I'm going to say. We'll see how things work out, though. I'll be posting the streams ahead of time, just so you know. If you guys enjoyed, I really appreciate it. Subscribe, liking the thing. If you want to check out more streams in the future, subscribe and turn on notifications. I'll be happy to see you guys in future streams. Thanks a lot, you guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.